bit of a clue here about where we might be going. As you must have realised by now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Now, before we get into the details of why we've come to Belfast for a few days, let's have a look what you get for £50 a night and where I'll be staying for the next 5 nights. So there we go, there's the room. To be honest, that's the joys of travelling as a solo person, I guess, really. It's not massive, it's certainly not the Hilton, but it'll do for me. It's clean, it's basic, it's comfy. There's the sink there. There I am. So there's the sink. What have we got in here? Oh, we've got a little toilet there. That'll do. And this, I assume, must be the shower. Yeah, that looks fine, doesn't it? That'll do me nicely for 5 days. I'm a simple man. Now, why are we in Belfast? So, it's funny actually because I think Belfast has become a bit of a mecca for, I guess, ground hoppers or fans of low-level football such as myself. I don't know whether they've stumbled across this or that they've done it on purpose, but actually within the Northern Irish Premier League, all the grounds are pretty accessible, which is great. You know, they're all about an hour away and pretty easy to get to via public transport. But also their games are spread over multiple days throughout the week. So I'm here for 5 days. I'm going to be watching 4 games starting tonight, and we'll get on that journey shortly. Been travelling since, kind of 5:30 this morning. So I'm going to have myself a little cat nap, and then we'll get out on the journey and find out where we are going for this week's Friday night football. Join me, and let's go and watch some football. Just walking to get on the train now. Was looking for somewhere to get a quick beer for the journey. Ended up getting a Starbucks instead with a cup of tea. Very sensible. Let's get on the train and let's find out where we're going. We are on the train. We are going to Londonderry. That is not the final destination, but will be revealed. That's right, we have arrived following a 40-ish minute train journey from Belfast centre. We have arrived in Ballymena because tonight we are going to be watching Ballymena versus Linfield. Linfield managed by Northern Irish legend David Healy, no less. Now, I think this is going to be a tough one for the guys at Ballymena. Obviously, I'll be supporting the underdog as always, but they are on a pretty poor run of form. No wins in 6, I think it was, and their last win was against Loch Gall, who are buried at the bottom of the Northern Irish Premier League. So I think this is going to be a tough one, as I said. Linfield are flying high. They're the powerhouse of Northern Ireland football. I think they're about 18 points clear at the top of the table. Let's see how this gets on. It's going to be interesting to see how Ballymena approach this, actually. Will they go with 10 behind the ball approach, or are they going to do what a lot of these kind of lower league or lower division teams do, and actually come out and try and have a go against Linfield? And that's why I like coming to these types of games. Only time will tell. We're out at the station. Let's get a walk on now to Ballymena Showgrounds. I realised whilst filming that last video at Ballymena train station that I'd lost my hat. Panic over, I've been into Poundland and I have secured a new one, albeit not for £1, it was for £3. So just walking to the ground now. I haven't seen any sign of life yet. I've literally just been in my phone and made sure that was actually in the right place. So let's see if we can find some action as we get closer to the ground. Let's see, we're about maybe 5 minutes walk or so away. Yeah, just walking to the ground now. It's literally 2 minutes away. Absolutely nobody else here. So I've just pulled up my phone. It says it's at Ballymena Showgrounds, which is at the end of this road. We're about an hour to kick off. It's funny really, because you never know really what to expect when you come into these games that you don't know an awful lot about. And I've been watching highlights and stuff like that on YouTube to try and get a feel for the vibe. But obviously, when you come to Northern Ireland, people have said to me, "Oh, be careful what you say. Don't wear the wrong colours," all that type of stuff. Why? Like, where is everybody? Let's see what happens as we get a bit closer. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I am in the wrong place. I don't think I am. We'll see. Oh man, we've arrived. Actually looks like a pretty decent setup. We've got the training ground here, and the stadium. I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up. It's just behind it. Question is, how do I get in? I'll ask these guys on the door, see what they've got to say for themselves. Not a bad setup though, to be honest. Pretty impressed. We have arrived, officially. Now let's see if we can actually get into the ground. Fire up footballogy as always, and I'm not just going, I'm actually there. Come on Ballymena, let's do this tonight. Here we go. It's nice. Bit of Argentina vibes on this. No more football shirts. I'm not buying any more football shirts. Honest. That may change at some stage. This is all very nice. Good setup. Giving me old Northwich vibes actually. Reminded me of the Victoria Stadium a little bit. Now let's have a wander into the stadium and have a genuine first look. I've not seen this yet, so let's have a look. Let's get my first reaction to it. I'm not sure really what I was expecting, and I hadn't looked at this online anyway. Yeah, this is nice. This is a bloody cracking setup for the level they're playing at. This is brilliant. Yeah, it's definitely giving me old Victoria Stadium vibes. It really is. I could just see this stand here being like the Dane Bank. And that stand being the main stand. Yeah, I knew I'd like it here. I'm excited about this. Anyway, now we've had a look, let's go and grab a beer, shall we? Maybe a Guinness, another Guinness, let's do that. Teams are out, and apparently it is a much changed Ballymena team. They've signed a fair few players in the transfer window, and the guy was saying that actually they might try and have a go. They're not going to sit with 10 behind the ball, so we could be on for a good game here. Let's have a look at the Linfield team. No familiar names here either. Apparently they've got a lot of injuries, so we'll see what happens there. Should be an interesting game anyway. Ballymena. We are underway.
The goal scorer for Linfield, number 29, Matthew Fitzpatrick. The goal scorer for Ballymena, Joe Rocks.
Well, it's half time at the Ballymena Showgrounds, and it's 1-1. Well, that doesn't tell the story. Ballymena, I felt, started a little bit shakily. Three at the back wasn't really working. The pitch is incredibly heavy as well, and an awful mistake at the back gave Linfield the lead. The ball just trickled over the line as the defender was trying to get back to it. But Ballymena equalised well. The front two, are playing well together. Kind of a little and large partnership, a big guy and a fast lad. I think they're working them quite hard. Actually, the wing backs are working Linfield quite hard as well. They've had 3 or 4 clear-cut chances. Took the goal well. They should be 3 or 4-1 up. The big question, as always, is, I guess, fitness, the heavy pitch. I think Ballymena may rue those missed chances. I can still feel that Linfield are going to nick this. Probably after 60 minutes, something like that, with a bit of fitness comes into play. We'll see though. It's been a great half of football. Atmosphere a little bit flat. Maybe that's because there's nobody behind the goal and because of the nature of the stand. But yeah, it's been a great game of football. It's live on BBC as well. Have you guys been watching it? Let's see what the second half's got in store for us. We're underway for the second half. son. Well done, goalie! Well done! Brilliant. He's had another look. As soon as he kicks this, he's going to blow. No, he didn't. That was disappointing.
Ballymena Football Club, I'd like to take this opportunity to see players, officials and supporters of Linfield Football Club a safe and peaceful journey home tonight.
Anyway, some music in there. Just got back into the centre of Belfast. Man, that was a cracking game tonight. So Ballymena 2, Linfield 2 final score. It's a shame that Ballymena couldn't quite hang on for the win. Linfield equalised in 90 plus 12. Heartbreak for Ballymena. A really crucial win it would have been for them. Fantastic game though, great spectacle. Atmosphere a bit strange, a bit subdued, but really enjoyed it overall. It was absolutely Baltic, it was freezing. And luckily I've managed to warm up. I'm going to go and get a couple of beers now, and then that's me done for the night, and we go again tomorrow.